Built in 1840 for William Wiseman, a prominent hemp manufacturer, the house was Wiseman's main residence. He also built and owned another building 100 yards north that was used as a hemp factory. The alley that runs between the property, extending from 4th to 5th Street, was designed to be used originally as a rope walk. A rope walk is an area that hemp ropes could be stretched and twisted. Hemp growing manufacturing of hemp products was a very common industry in central Kentucky in the mid-1800s. After Wiseman's death in 1860, the house was sold to Enoch Clark, a prominent carriage builder in Lexington during the mid-1860s. In 1875, the property was deeded to General Samuel Woodson Price. Price was a Civil War general, later becoming a proficient portrait artist. His works today could be found in the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. Price then sold the property to James and Margaret Downing. The house was owned by the Downings from the years 1878 to 1930. In 1930, the house was sold to Chester D. Adams. Adams was a federal judge in the Fayette County for over 50 years. Major accomplishments including helping draft legislation pertaining to liquor sales and business hours on Sundays. Adams then sold the house to John Hewson. Hewson was the owner for 18 years. The house at this point had been condemned. Hewson did not take care of the property at the time of his ownership. After his 18 years of ownership, Hewson sold the house to Phil Jetter. Phil Jetter renovated the property to what it is today. The renovation was difficult, graffiti of the walls, cockroaches everywhere. The full renovation took approximately 5 years to be completed in 1993. Where the courtyard is today, a stable was there to house the owner's horses. Near the stable was an outhouse. The outhouse had been condemned in the courtyard as well. In 1987, the old outhouses at the rear of the properties were excavated. Many items were found, including medicine bottles, milk bottles, ceramic dishware, etc. The ice house in the courtyard of the building was used to chill items. This was done by placing them underground where the temperature remained a constant temperature throughout the year. There was a detached building where the workers stayed while working for W. Wiseman. This building also had a kitchen. All of the food was stored upstairs. You can see the door to the food storage on the east side of the quarters. This house was equipped with one of the first coal-burning hot water furnaces dated back to 1920. The furnace was later turned to natural gas fueled. The property has a total of 6 original coal-burning fireplaces. These fireplaces can be found throughout the rooms of the property. Wallpaper can be found on some walls of the rooms. During this time, there was no machinery that could produce printed wallpaper, so it had to be hand-painted.